When do I feel the most peaceful? I mean, clearly there's a lot of stuff going on right now. And if I watch too much news or I see too much going on, I definitely don't feel restful and peaceful. So at some point I just have to kind of, okay, let's let that part of the day go. And instead of watching the news today, let me turn on something funny. Let me watch a comedy. Let me just like not worry about that for a moment. Because there's so much our bodies can take. And I say our bodies because it comes in through our consciousness into our mind. And then all of that unrest, that stress, that anger, resentment, any of those emotions we feel, they get trapped in our body. And then we end up like kind of tensing up, and whether we know it or not, we may just feel tighter. A lot of times we hold our stress in our shoulders, our hips, and yoga, the asana, the movement definitely helps with all that. It helps you not keep that tension in your body. So movement's a great way to let it go. The other thing I wanted to read to you, what is inner peace? So I wanted to think about, like, what does that mean? How does it work? How can I figure it out? How can I get more of it? Inner peace, or peace of mind, refers to a deliberate state of physiological or spiritual calm despite potential presence of stressors. Peace of mind is thus generally associated with bliss, happiness, or content. And that's from Wikipedia. I didn't write that. I think it's important to just know what, I always like go to dictionaries, go to whatever and read it so I understand it more. So I don't know about you, but I could use a little bit more inner peace in my life, a little bit more joy. So got to thinking about that this weekend, and what makes you peaceful? That's why I posed that question, what makes you feel the most peaceful? So keep the things in mind that does make you feel peaceful, and keep doing them. Keep practicing them. Keep them in the back of your mind when you get stressed, because right now we probably need to be doing more of that to keep our physical body healthy. Because we know when our emotional state is run down, our physical state tends to run down. And we've got to keep our immune system up. We're coming into colder weather and all that stuff. So now's the time to really practice that self-care. And that does include peace of mind and having a little bit of, feeling of joy or happiness in your heart. So we'll start there. Sit back in your chair and close your eyes. And for about a minute here, I just want you to bring up pictures of things that are peaceful in your mind. Maybe it's the ocean. The view of mountaintops. Blue sky. Relax your body as you envision peaceful things in your mind. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, and your eyelids. There is no greater adjustment we can make than the adjustments we make in our mind. So if your mind is full of doubt and fear and anger, it will fester, it will grow. But replace those thoughts consciously with thoughts of calm, serenity, joy, love, compassion. Take in bigger sips. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale again through your nose. Exhale out, empty out through your mouth. Make it an audible sound. Inhale deeply, fill up more. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Slowly exhale out. Last one. Deep breath in. Now just breathe naturally. As we do that, let's draw a circle with our nose in the air. You can keep your eyes closed, or you're welcome to open them up and circle around your neck. Just make big circles in the air. And now circle in the other direction. And come back through center. Let's do some shoulder rolls one at a time. Just rolling one shoulder up, back, and down. And then do the other one. So each shoulder gets its own roll. Just rolling it out. And as always, I like to give my disclaimers. If something doesn't feel right in your body, it's your body's way of saying, don't do it. So be mindful of any pain or discomfort that comes to you and make a choice that fits your needs today. All right, let's do a couple more here. And then we'll relax the hands down. Take the arms out wide to a T. And we're going to take the right arm on the bottom and then grab a hold of your shoulders. And we're going to lift the shoulders, the elbows up and into a circle. As we do that, we're going to move the belly and the spine. So circling around the torso. Well, the arms are circling, so it makes the spine move too. Go nice and slow, no rushing. Make sure your feet are stable, planted into the ground. And now let's circle the other way. One more big circle around. And we'll pause here, right in the center. Press your feet down, open your arms wide, reach back behind you, and then point your fingers back. So stretching this part of your wrist, fingers point away from you. Lift your head up. Inhale, arms come up to the sky. Reach up, fingertips are spread apart. And we hold our mountain pose. Adjust your feet so that you're sitting as tall as you can be, feeling your sit bones on the chair. Lift your head up and kind of slide your shoulders down your back. So the shoulders come down, they're not up by your ears. And take this opportunity to feel ourselves strong and powerful. at peace and ease with ourselves. Now exhale the arms back out wide. We're going to take the left arm on the bottom, right arm on top. Give yourself a hug. We're going to inhale the arms up and then exhale, round and point the elbows down. So separating the shoulder blades. Inhale up, lean back. So this is like your cow pose. Exhale, round like your cat pose. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, neutral elbows coming out away from the shoulders. Unwrap your arms. Wide stretch. Point your fingers behind you. Stretch your wrist. And inhale, arms up overhead. Tall mountain pose. Again, relax the shoulders down. Maybe wiggle like I just did in my chair so I can make sure I don't slide out. So my feet are firmly on the ground. Now hug your belly and squeeze it in. So it's like you're sucking in, that you're trying on that bathing suit. Gotta look good for it. Now exhale the arms out wide to a T, palms facing down. Reach over to the right side of your room, leaning on that right hip. Reach over to the left side of the room, leaning on the left. And I'll just go from side to side. I probably feel the arms nice and heavy. That's okay. We don't need weights. Our arms are already heavy enough. So rock yourself, and you can start to go a little like teeter-totting, if that feels comfortable and safe to you. Maybe lifting as you go to one side, lift up the opposite leg. Warming up the hips. 2 more. And lower those arms down, relax them. Good job. Sit back in your chair for me so that you can rest your back on the back of the chair. And we're going to bring that right knee in. Spin around your right ankle. Every direction the right ankle wants to go. All different movements. And then we'll work the hip socket. So once the ankle gets nice and lubricated, then we'll move the knee in a circle so it moves your hip. And then circle in the other direction. We'll notice how heavy our legs are. And then when you feel good about that side and you're ready to release, go up. And then bring your left knee in. Lean back in your chair and move your left ankle in all different directions. There is a reason we warm up our joints first before we go into those deep stretches. We don't want to go straight for deep stretches without kind of making the range of movement and just testing out what works today. All right, now we're going to move that knee in a circle here. And circle it the other way. Ooh. And one more time around, and then I'm going to lower down. Point your feet, straighten your knees and point your feet forward. We're going to take we do only do this at the end of class, but there's no reason we can't do it now. Reach up and behind you, point your toes away, stretch out big, long, tall. If you were standing on the ground, this would be your tallest pose. And then exhale, bring that right knee in, give it a squeeze toward your shoulder. And then kick out your right leg. We'll do a couple kicks in front of us. So bending the knee, warming up the knee joint. It's funny, y'all can't hear it. Mine's making a little bit of crunchy noises. Let's lower that leg down, reach both arms up above you. Big stretch. Now bring your left knee in. Squeeze it towards your left shoulder. And then come underneath and then kick it out. Couple more. All right, that feels good. And I'm going to lower down, one more big stretch overhead. And then we're going to bend your knees, roll into a little ball. And we're going to just hug your shins and lean your chest over your thighs. So we went nice and long, big long stretch. Now we're hugging everything in. And now gently lift and release that tension. Reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive over your legs into a forward fold. Let your head hang heavy here. Let your neck relax. And see what you can let go. Maybe in the wrist area. Not trying to force anything, but letting gravity kind of just like wash over your body. And slide your hands up to your shins. Come into a flat back. And then fold over your legs. Sweep your arms out, press your feet down and come up. Use your core to lift you up to tall mountain pose. Exhale into cactus arms. Lift your chest, your head, elbows in towards your ribs. Inhale, re-extend up. Exhale, lean forward, reach out, and then fold back over your legs. And then instead of going into half lift, I want you to take your right arm, place it across your knees, and turn your body to the left and reach your left arm up with a twist. Seated twist pose. Reach up, spread apart your left fingers in the air. And then exhale, left arm down. Bring that arm across your lap. And right arm reaches up. Let's do a couple of these. Right arm comes back. Left arm goes up. Left arm comes down. Right arm sweeps up. Right arm comes down. Left arm reaches up. Two more. We're going to go to the right. Breath in. To the left. And then we fold. Let it go. Drop the head. Relax the shoulders. Feel the spine. Take note of anything that you want to feel. The low back, the hips maybe. And now look forward about 3 feet in front of you. Press into your feet and reach your arms out. Now we're in this very low squat. We're going to use our feet and our core. Press down into your feet. Squeeze your belly and reach your arms straight up. Cactus your arms. Catch your breath. Exhale, arms out wide to a T as if you're holding something in your palms of your hands. And then we're going to twist from side to side, palms facing up. And now we're going to come back to that T shape, palms facing down. And now come back to your helicopter arms. Notice how it feels lighter with your palms down. Maybe, at least it does for me. Let us observe how the body works, and we can choose the best option for ourselves. Feel the air moving around you. And then start to lower your arms. Point your fingers to the floor. Go nice and slow here. And now so slow that you're almost barely moving. And then you will land in perfect true north in the center. Lift your right knee up. Hold it in the air. Flex your right foot. Uh-oh, we lost Jane. Let's admit her back. Hold that foot. So imagine you're reaching down through the fingertips. Your right knee is coming out of your hip. And now lower and soften the right leg. Left knee rises. Keep reaching down the fingers to the floor. Hold that knee nice and steady. Flex your left foot as if you're standing on something. And lower. We're going to add on here. Reach down, fingers pointing to the floor. Right knee comes up. Push out your right foot. Lift up your head. So feel the stretch. You don't want to lock out the back of your knees with your ligaments, and your ligaments attach the muscles to the bone. We don't want to stretch those too much. We want to stretch the muscle. So soft knees, muscles work, ligaments, just hold it all together. Lower. Relax. Let's do the other side. Reach down so shoulders come down, reminding you to keep your shoulders away from your ears. The left knee rises. Kick it out. Soft left knee. Point your toes up. Feel the stretch right here in your quads. Ooh, that feels good. Bend the knee lower down. This time we're going to do it, but our arms are going to be up. Reach up. Right knee rises. Kick out your right foot. Now, see if you can lift your rib cage. Oh, yeah, there you go. Lower the hands, lower the knee. Left leg rises, arms come up. Kick it out. Reach taller, straight spine. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, both arms up. Press your feet into the ground. And swan dive and fold over both legs. Let it go. Just breathe and smile here for a second. Allow the back to stretch out. Now slide your hands up to your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up, right knee comes with you. Kick out your right foot. And now we're going to twist. Left hand towards your right toes, right hand behind you. Inhale, arms up, bend the right knee, and fold over your legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up, left knee comes with you. Left knee straightens, right arm comes to your left toes, left arm goes behind you, twisting the spine, heads up. Inhale, arms up, Bend your left knee and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up, right knee. Arms reach to the sky. Right leg kicks out. Go a little deeper in your twist. See if you can turn your torso to the right. Inhale, arms up, bend your knee and fold. Lift up halfway. Fold deep. Rise tall. Left knee comes with you. Left leg kicks out. Right arm reaches for the left toes. Inhale up. Exhale down. We'll do one more of these sun salutations. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Right knee rises. Kick out your right leg. Left arm forward. Inhale up. Exhale down. Lift up halfway and fold. Left knee rises. Kick it out. Twist to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Lift up halfway and fold. Rise up. Right knee comes with you. We're going to add on. Take it out to the right side. So we're holding that hip out to the right. Breathe. Now bring it across. Either crisscross your legs or ankles, making eagle legs, so crisscrossing. And then we're going to come back into eagle arms. Either hold your shoulders, or you combine the arms, or you can bring elbow to elbow and palm to palm. So all these options are just fine. But try not to keep your elbows down here by your breast, but up here away. So pointing your elbows out away from your chest. Steady as you go. Lift up your arms just a little bit. Gaze up to your fingertips. Breathe. Now open the arms wide. Kick back out that right knee. Hold it. Balancing on that left foot. So notice what your left foot's doing. And bring it back down and fold over your legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise up, left knee comes with you. And take it out to the left. Flex your left foot as if you're standing on something. Reach up through your side body. Now we're going to bring it in front of us. Cross either knees or ankles. Cactus your arms. Make your eagle arms, whichever way you like. Hold shoulders or touch elbows. Lift the elbows out away from your chest. Squeeze in. So what you can't see I'm doing is I want to squeeze in that belly. Hug in my legs. So everything's nice and tight. What do they say? Hug in from your skin to your muscles to your bones. That's one of their quotes that Baron Baptiste yoga always would say. You're hugging in. And now exhale, release that. And then lower down over both legs. Lift yourself up halfway. Exhale to fold. Reach out and up. And hands straight up to the sky. And then soften your shoulders and hands come to your heart center. Sit on the back of your sit bones and let's lift our feet up. Maybe your toes need to touch today. But see if you can bring your feet to a hover, or maybe it feels better to come up higher. But just let's work on our core for just a second here. Now we're going to tap right toes down, bring them back, the knees together. Tap left toes down. Woo, feeling that. Right toes, left toes. Right toes, left toes. Right toe, left toe, right toe. Don't kill me. Left toe, right toe, left toe. Two more. Right toe, left toe, and Fold over your legs. Relax. If we want to have good balance, we have to work on our core. Your core, your midsection of your body has a lot to do with your balance. All right, we're going to slowly rise up our legs. Roll the shoulders back and reach the arms up. Tall mountain pose. Bring your knees together and take your feet out to the edge. So our knees are tapping, but the shins and your feet are out in a V shape. Now we're going to reach out, come into a flat back. Now take your hands to your shins. Look forward. So stretching the outer calves. So this part of, oh man, I look white. I need to get some color. The shins side of your legs. And now we'll turn the toes out so the heels come in, and then stretch the inner thighs. All right, very slowly rise up. Turn your toes back forward. Lift your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, arms up overhead. Hold it. Don't hold your breath though. Just stay nice and tall. Now we're going to lean back. So use our sit bones, or we're just going to rock on the back of our sit bones. Then lean forward like you're coming into your lightning bolt. Rock back. Lean forward. Again, this is core work. Your legs are nice and stable. If this is too much, hold your shoulders. And also hold your hips. You to feel the belly. If you're like, ooh, this is nothing, come with me. If you're like not sure, you can lift up the feet. Rock. And roll. Let's do 3 more. 2 and 3. Fold over your legs, let it go. Relax. Maybe you're a little dizzy after moving that much. Just let yourself settle, your feet settle into the ground. Breathe in and out of your nose. All right, we're going to take our time and slowly rise up. And we're going to turn to the right and stand up next to the right side of your chair. So coming into our standing mountain pose. Keeping with our eagle theme today, crossing the legs, we're going to do a little bit more work with that. So left leg is going to be closest to the right side of the chair. And we're going to shift our weight to that left leg, lift up your right knee. Lift it up so that the hip and knee are in line, and flex that right foot. Drop your shoulders. You can add in a little balance here if you want to take your arms out or up. Then we're going to cross over right knee over left. Your right big toe can touch the ground. If you can wrap your foot around, go for it. If you're like me and want to touch down that big toe, and then drop the hips just a little bit so the knees bend, shoulders are back, and you're going to feel it right here in your hips. So give it a little squat until you feel just the amount of stretch you want. And now we'll straighten the legs and unwrap and give a little shake, a little bit of movement. And then I'm really close to my chair. I'm going to step out just like a couple inches away, and my hip is going to be towards the seat of the chair, so not towards the top of the chair, unless you want to hold the chair, the top of the chair. Because I'm going to go here, you may want to go here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to lift the right knee up again, shoulders back. Practice a little balance on one leg. Now we're going to crisscross the knees. Hold either the seat of the chair or the top of the chair and lean over to the left. So feeling the right rib cage lift and expand. And now we're going to kick out the right leg. So push that right leg out to the right side. This is where you may want to drop your left hand to the chair for half moon pose. Again, you can be here. My forearm and hand are nicely stable, or you can be down here on the seat. And gently lower yourself down, touch down. Stand tall, mountain pose. Exhale, lower the arms. Let's walk on over to the other side. So we're going to stand tall, a couple inches from the left side of the chair. Right leg is going to be your stable one. Shift your weight to the right foot and lift your left knee. Flex the left foot, add in some balance. Reach up. Now crisscross the legs, scissor legs. Ooh, and then drop those hips. Keep squeezing in the belly. Want to tighten up the core. Now when we come out of it, lift the left knee back up. Exhale, release and shake out the legs. Give that right leg a little shake. Left leg a little shake. And then we'll try it again, but going more into our half moon pose. Lift up your left knee. Shoulders back. Take it out to the side if you like. Bring it back in. Cross it over, bend your knees, touch down. Right hand holds the top of the chair. Reach over, pushing your left hip out away from the chair. And now we straighten out, right leg, left leg extends out to the left side of the room. Hand to the seat of the chair or the back of the chair. Push out through that left leg. And then we'll slowly back down, bend your knees, stand tall, mountain pose. Exhale, hands down. Let's turn our chair to the side and make our way into downward facing dog. Walk back your feet, stretch out your arms and legs. Feel a nice stretch here. So use your body in a way that brings you peace. Does it feel good? If it doesn't, make some slight adjustments. Breathe in air. Let your body enjoy this peace of mind, this presence that we have that we're sharing together. Maybe shake your hips if you haven't done that already. That always feels good to me. Beautiful. Let's rise up. Step your right foot to the chair. Bend into your right knee. So we're in warrior one. Take that left foot. Heel stays down, but your left toes point to the left side of the room. Both hips are to the chair. So this is our hips forward. And then hands can stay here, option one. Option 2 is up. So it is a balance, keeping the right knee bent, left leg straight, and hold and breathe. Soften the shoulders away from the ears so they don't go up too high. Then exhale the hands back to the chair and step back downward facing dog. Push back those hips. All right, here we go. Warrior 1 on the left side. Rise up your chest. Step your left foot forward. Bend into your left knee. Spin your right toes to the right side of the room. Find your stability in your legs, so equanimity between the front foot and the back foot. Both hips facing forward. Inhale to rise. Exhale, you can get a little deeper into that bend. Feel a little bit more stretch. Exhale your hands back to the chair, downward facing dog. We're going to come into our next warrior pose. Inhale, rise up, step your right foot forward. Now we're going to lift off left leg straight behind you. So this is warrior 3. You can come down to the seat of the chair. Your arms are long enough, or just stay here. Just kick back that left leg. Feel the glute. Point your left toes down. And then bend back into your right knee to return the left foot to the ground. And we'll inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms back to the chair. Step back downward facing dog. All right. Warrior 1, the left foot forward. Bend into your left knee. Push off. Right leg rises. Look 3 feet in front of you. So look down, but out in front of you. Don't look straight up. Look out. That'll make the neck nice and long, and it will make you from feeling like you're going to fall down. Push out through your right heel. Soften your left knee. And then gently touch back down with your right foot. Warrior 1 posture. Inhale the arms to the sky. Down. Exhale the hands back down. Last downward facing dog. Do whatever you want here. Just stretch it out. All right, we're going to rise up into our high plank. Bring your hips forward, heels lift. Tiptoe your way to the chair. Lower your heels. Sweep your arms up, mountain pose. Then exhale your hands down, and we're going to wrap our hands around our low back. So see how my hands are, their fingers or tips are touching? Elbows go back. And squeeze in your inner thighs and glutes and everything around right here, everything squeezing in. Tuck your chin towards your chest, and then see if you can lean back some. Only go as far as you need. Just kind of creating this roundness in the front of your body. A little back bend. And then straighten the spine, release your hands, tall mountain pose. Exhale, release. We're going to come back to our chair now and make our way into pigeon. So if you want to do pigeon on the ground, you're welcome to go there. If you want to do pigeon in your chair, you can follow me here. Since we opened up that, we did all those circles with the hips, use your right hand to help lift up your left knee, and you can place that left ankle on top of your left knee. or you can cross the ankle. So either way is fine. If your right foot's up here on your knee, make sure you flex this foot so it's not just kind of dangling. You want to flex it. That protects the knee joint. Now, wherever you're at, sit tall so the spine's nice and straight, and then you're just going to lean forward until you feel something in your hips. You can close your eyes then and just breathe. Enjoy this moment. So we stay in these deep-seated hip poses for a while, only because there is so much muscle surrounding that hip. It takes a while to get to those deep tissues. So let's just, again, maybe come back to thinking about something that's peaceful. Something that is calming. Gently lift your torso, go nice and slow. We're going to go for the twist now, so that left wrist, I'm going to shake it out. Then take my left hand to my right knee, right hand to the back of the chair, and turn my body to the right. Lift your head up so the spine, with osteoporosis, if anybody has that, you want to be very careful when you twist, that you're always lengthening. We don't want bones to touch bones. So if you're ever feeling like crunchy feeling sounds, that is a sign that we don't want to do that. All right, come back through center. Shake out that right leg. Now we'll do the other side. Left knee comes up. Rock it just a little bit. And then place the left ankle on top of the right knee or ankle over ankle. And then flex your foot. Sit tall. Bring your torso forward. Close your eyes. So when I think of something peaceful, I think of waterfalls, bubbling brooks. I just turned on some background of some water noises. Hopefully that doesn't make you run to go to the restroom like it does me all the time. Now gently lift up your chest. Take the twist. Roll out your right wrist. Lift up your head. Take your right hand to your left knee. Left hand behind you. Lift up and twist. Now come back through center. And out that leg. And we're just going to take a couple windshield wipers, moving the knees, kind of just moving the knees from side to side. Then straighten out the legs, lean back, and just melt into your chair or into the floor for Shavasana. So I'm holding space for you. Allow your mind and everything to relax and to let go. Imagine a beautiful brook. The author of this is unknown. The real meaning of peace. Once there was a king who offered a prize to an artist who would paint the best picture of peace. Many artists tried. The king looked at all the pictures, but there was only two he really liked. He was trying to choose between them. One picture was of a calm lake. The lake was a perfect mirror of a peaceful, towering mountains all around it. Overhead was blue sky and fluffy white clouds. All who saw the picture thought it was a perfect picture of peace. Now the other picture that he liked also had mountains, but those mountains were rugged, they were bare, and above the sky was angry, from which rain fell and lightning played down. Down the side of the tumbling mountain was a foaming waterfall. It didn't look peaceful at all. But when the king looked closely, he saw the waterfall. Just behind it, there was a tiny little bush growing in the crack of a rock. And in the bush, there was a mother bird who had built her nest. There, amidst the rush of angry water, sat a mother bird in her nest, perfectly at peace. Which picture do you think won the prize? The king chose the second picture. He chose the second picture because peace doesn't mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. Peace means to be in the midst of all those things and still be calm in your heart. That is the real meaning of peace. Take a deep breath in together. Long, slow exhale out your mouth. Do that deep breathing 3 more times. Breathe in. Exhale it out. 2 more times. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Last one. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Begin to rock your head a little side to side. Make any other movements your body is needing now. So maybe it wants to stretch out its toes, its fingers. And you're taking your time, just make your way into whatever seated shape feels good to you. So sit back tall. Keeping your eyes closed. Take in this last moment of inner peace. Happiness is an inside job. It must come from within. May you take the tools you learn in your yoga practice. May you use them in your everyday life, inviting in compassion, kindness, love, joy, and peace. Thank you so much for practicing with us this morning. Namaste.